Hello, this video is going to be a look at the Takodana Encounter action figure set for Star Wars The Force Awakens. I found this one at Walmart. There was like a bunch of them out there, so it was really nice to see, especially since I want the Maz Kanata figure. It's nice to have a Rey figure that's proper with the right outfit with the lightsaber on accessory, so that's really nice. And there's Finn and there's BB-8. So really nice, especially if you want the BB-8 one. You don't have to buy the Uncle Plot Thugs. Of course, you get the Maz Kanata and the Rey if that's still kind of hard for people to find, and of course Finn. So it's really nice. This one is $25. So if you were in Jakku, it would be 25 portions. Sorry, that's one figure I really want to get. It's the Uncle Plot one. But anyway, let me show you around the box. There's the Rey holding a lightsaber that Hasbro wanted to keep a secret, or Disney told him to keep it a secret. There's Finn, there's Maz, there's BB-8. The lightsaber goes off to the side. On the back, there's descriptions for each characters. If you have Finn, BB-8, and Rey, it's basically the same things, but Maz has a description, and I'll read it. The colorful Maz Kanata holds court in an ancient castle on Takodana. With centuries of experience, she reigns as the most knowledgeable smuggler around. She has an uncanny knack for sensing the shifting tides of fortune in the galaxy. So, nice description. Sounds like her. So, anyway, I'm going to take these out of the box, and we'll take a look at the Takodana Encounter. Alright, so here is Maz, Rey, Finn, and BB-8 out of the packaging with the accessories kind of all over the place. I will be taking a closer look at Maz more than the other figures, simply because they've been around for a while, and Maz is the newish figure on the block. So let me move Finn and Rey off to the side. Oh, and this baby unit. And their accessories. Me and my friends try to talk like that Guavian Death King guy. It was tell that to Conji Club. And we try to say some other lines like, your game is old. But anyway, let's get Maz front and center with her accessories. I'm assuming these are her accessories if she was ever sold by herself. But anyway, let's take a look at this figure because she's really, really awesome. Obviously not 3¾ inches tall, but she's in scale with him at 2½ inches tall. But the detail on her sculpt, the paint job is really, really nice. But some paint from her sweater did go into her neck, but just look at the job of the sculpting that they did to make Maz look really old, because she's old. but yeah, the detail in the goggles, the forehead. Here's a look at her profile like that. It's pretty sweet. Little necklace right there. The texture on her outfit's really nice as well. And then here's a look at her boots right there. Pretty neat looking figure. I gotta say, this might be one of my favorite 3¾ inch scale figures that The Force Awakens has so far. But yeah, for articulation, her head can rotate all the way around 360 degrees, exorcist-like. Same with the arms. The legs are crazy. She could do that, and she could do that. But it's a really nice figure. No real weight issues or balance issues of falling over easily, unless you like really just flick her down. But let me just put her accessories, the hilt and the blaster, in both hands, because she can hold both at the same time and not really have any problem standing up. It's just this left hand is really tricky sometimes. Let me just man, don't do it when I'm recording. Let me just there. Got it, kind of. Okay. There, she can hold them all. It's pretty easy, but I mean, if you don't want to have her hold both, you can just hold one and it still looks pretty neat. Like, it calls to you. So anyway, this chest right here is really nice. It's mostly a harder plastic, but this lid right here is like this rubber material. I have no idea why it looks like. Maybe it looks like it's some flimsy piece of wood, but it's still, it opens, it closes, it holds shut easily, so it's not like a problem or anything. It's just, I noticed when I was looking at it the first time earlier, it was like, oh, it's kind of, it's flimsy, but it's a nice flimsy. It's weird, but obviously you can see the hilt fits in there. The blaster kind of won't work. It's like trying to shove a dead body in a trunk, or multiple dead bodies in a trunk, and it just won't work. So but yeah, really nice accessories that they gave Maz. I don't know what else they could have gave her for accessories, so these work for her, and I like this. I love this figure. I'm not saying that this whole set is worth it just for Maz. I'll just talk about that later when I get to the end. But an amazing Maz Kanata figure. I love it. hopefully she gets more figures in Black Series and Hot Toys and whatever else scales they want. 18-inch scale, 31-inch scale. I would get those too. So let me do Rey first because she's kind of like that popular one that everybody wants to get. But this is the only way to get Rey in this outfit packaged with a lightsaber. And I'm pretty sure that's, yeah, because the Resistance outfit with the lightsaber, that was a weird combination. They really should have just done this, unless packaging it with this and this in the Takodana encounter set was the whole plan the whole way. Then I guess that's why she's never came with the lightsaber with the right outfit on from the movie when she used it. So anyway, this is a nice figure. I love the skull. Let me just get in real close. So I don't know. Hasbro's been hit or miss with the Rey head sculpts. Black Series is kind of weird looking. Titan Hero Series is kind of weird looking, but this one looks okay. So does the other Black Series 3/4 inch that you can get at Walmart. But yeah, head rotates all the way around. So does the arm. Legs is kind of limited, especially in the right because there's a bag in the way, so that won't go back. This one kind of goes back a little bit, but her legs can go forward like that, so she can sit in vehicles and whatnot. So that's a nice thing. But let me show you the accessories. And you can get these with the Starkiller base version, which is basically the same stuff right here, minus the lightsaber, which is a weird way to title it, but I don't know, maybe they're just thinking, when they titled it the Starkiller base Rey for the 3/4 inch figure, maybe they're just assuming she never used the lightsaber yet, so who knows. Let me just, I don't know. Hasbro's plan of releasing all these Star Wars figures is just weird. But the backpack, I'm not attaching the backpack for this video, but the whole idea is to put this behind her like that, like a backpack, and kind of connect it, peg it right here. But it's difficult, it's a nuisance, and it's kind of unnecessary for this figure. I mean, if they really wanted to do this, they would have molded it onto the figure as a backpack, but since you have the option, I'm not going to attach it because I just don't think it looks as good. The best way is to have her holding the lightsaber, so, or at least I think it is. Holding the staff is nice too if your display is like her on Jakku, but this, I just like the look of it. But I am going to use the lightsaber for Finn as well. But this is like one of the easier figures to find by itself, along with Constable Zuvio, other characters that are barely in the movie, don't even talk in the movie. So Finn's pretty nice, a nice sculpt too. I have nothing against this figure. I mean, it looks really nice if it can, focus. There you go. His head rotates all the way around. Same with the arms, the legs. He can, kind of sit, not a comfortable sitting, maybe against like a counter or something, and his legs can do that. Woo. Okay, so I'm not sure if it's just my particular Finn figure, but his left leg needs to be forward a little bit, his right leg needs to be back a little bit, and he can stand up fairly easily like that. But it can't just be forward all lined up and centered, because it'll just fall over like that. But anyway, he comes with this blaster that he can hold in both hands, but I don't really have a preference in which hand he holds it in. But anyway, there's Finn holding the blaster. But if you really want to put Finn with the lightsaber, because he's technically not packaged with the lightsaber in any of his individual releases, so again, this is a way to get them with that lightsaber. So it's pretty nice. I like it. However you choose to display your Star Wars figures, Rey can have it, Finn can have it, Maz can have it. Maybe she'd try to train herself back in the day and just feel like, I ain't having it. So anyway, let me just get down to the BB-8 and wrap up after this. I love this BB-8 figure. I've been looking at pictures and whatnot and the detail that went into it, especially because these little circles have different designs or different paint apps to distinguish that, hey, it's not painted the same exact way on every circle. I was gonna say every side, but it's just a sphere. So anyway, head rotates 360 degrees, but it's an ultra awesome one point of articulation, because the head has this space to move around, so you can actually have him looking up comfortably. Like, it's not just, oh, it rotates 360 degrees like that. It can tilt its head like this, tilt back, tilt forward, whatever you want it to do. It's pretty neat. I like the detail that Hasbro has done with these smaller figures with Maz and BB-8. I think it's really cool that they've done that kind of articulation with BB-8 though, so it's really nice, and the paint job is really good, especially for just something that is probably considered an accessory in this pack and whenever BB-8's package. I think it came with the Uncle Plot. Yeah, Uncle Plot sets in the Forest. I think he came in the Forest Battle Pack with Kylo and Chewbacca, and I forgot what else. There's like 4 figures in that one. But anyway, really nice figures. So let me get them all lined up right here because the sun is kind of going down on me. And let me just close the window so the light's a little bit better. But overall, I love this Takodana set, mostly because I haven't really got into the 3 3/4 inch figures for The Force Awakens yet, so this is actually a really good gateway to build, especially getting the figures that are probably going to be a little bit harder to find by itself, and even at that, your stores have to actually get these in too, so it's not like, oh, it's available, I can find it really easily. So I mean, especially for Rey, she's been kind of hard to find in anywhere, to be honest, at least here. But the Maz figure's nice. This is the only way to get her at the moment through the Takodana Encounter set. So is this worth $25? For me, I think it is. I would have even welcomed an even larger pack of figures that probably had Han and Chewbacca and maybe other characters from the Takodana scenes, like maybe the little messed up droid that called the Resistance, or that lady and that big buff looking character dude that called the First Order. They would have been pretty nice. I know there's the 2 guys that Finn was going to run off with. They have a 2-pack coming out soon, or it's already available. But yeah, just a really nice set of figures. 4 figures, or 3, depending on how you count BB-8. But it's pretty nice. I highly recommend it, especially if you could find this in stores. It should be online too. I know Toys R Us had a pre-order going on, and then I was very close to pre-ordering it, but I decided to go check out Walmart earlier today, and I saw this there, and I was like, nah, let me just get it right now instead of waiting. So it's pretty nice, and I got to pick out my copy because in case Maz has a problem with their goggles, or there's some paint problems, and I can choose from several of them, I might as well do it that way instead of waiting for it to come in the mail and kind of be disappointed with quality. So this is pretty nice. So that's pretty much it for this. This is the Star Wars The Force Awakens 3 3/4 inch Takodana Encounter figure set. I will see you all later, and thanks for watching.